talked a lot in my Lizardmen review about how the Stegadons are one of the best creatures in their roster. Well, let's see how they do in the Doomstack. So, hey Lizardstrat fans, it's me, Colonelstrat, the strategy extraordinaire here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another Doomstack video to cover the Lizardmen. We're going to be looking at one of their best units, the regular Stegadons, not to be confused with the ancient Stegadons. These ones are good. These are the ones with the poison damage and the missile damage, and they're pretty good, but we'll see how they do in a Doomstack. We'll see if they do pretty well in a Doomstack. So of course, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, chuck me your sub, and of course I wanted to mention a little shout out here for my Discord server, Colonel's Core. I'm going to be running game nights there very soon, so I need any of y'all that are interested in playing custom game nights with yours truly, please check the link in the description. Everyone's free to enter, but only select few can become part of my council. So again, if you guys like the video, check out my Discord link and I'll catch you guys there. So let's roll on to this Doomstack. Alright, here we are on the field with Mazdamundi on Zlak. Yeah, he's the best lord for this, not just because he's on one himself, he can also provide some missile damage, but he's Mazdamundi. Already, they're doing really well. So let's pause them here, open fire, and just pick your targets. Just pick your targets, mates. Yeah, they're just going up against the Skaven trash army, just to show you just how good they are against worms. And we did put a little anti-large units in them, so they should be decently effective against us.
You serious?
Plus we put some missile units, but again, our armor is just so good that we're able to just withstand them. And they're just charging in. There they go. With Mazdamundi, we can also have some good spells against these guys as well. With this spell right here. Ooh, there we go. Or banishment. We've barely taken any damage. We've killed like 600. Not much micromanage having to be done with here, but when you get more armor-piercing foes, you may have to do some more micromanaging to be able to get them dead, because that's the problem. We don't have enough for a clump yet. Let's see, we got this guy right here. Heal him up. They're single entities too, so healing spells are OP on them. Look, we can clump them up and just get these declumping spells going. I wonder if it'll do any damage to us. Nope. Did 0 damage to us. Caused them to shatter. It's just, oof. And we lost nobody because, again, we're all single entities. Cast it on yourself. Big old bubble. That's the thing. I think we got another comment. And that'll be perfect right there. Oh, let's zoom in the camera for this one, Strat fans. Oh. Oh no, the rats are moving out of the hole. Not enough time. Oh my lord, that's a lot of dead rats.
Victory!
Oh, that did it. That did him in. Oh, that did him in. Oh. Well, as you can see, now this is a very tanky Doomstack. The missile damage is not that great, but it being a ballista, meaning they're very good at dealing with high value enemies. Like this warlord like here, he just got decimated. Yeah, because, you know, we have ballista firing at him. So like lords and heroes, dead and gone. So that's usually the strategy if you're facing infantry units that have a lot of AP. You just hit their leadership or their monster units, and you're just able to just decimate them. So I'm going to show you 2 more rounds. Let's go to round 2. Alright, here we are up against a Druki force. For this force, I'm going to slow down because we have a bunch of basic infantry that we're firing at right now, but we should be firing at the dark shards, which I'm going to focus a good amount of my guys on, because those guys are going to do AP damage to us. Then the rest should focus on the special units and the leader. That way we can do more damage to these guys. And once they get close enough, they'll do less damage. That's the really big bonus we have, is we have insane range compared to anything they can throw at us. Now we do have some Blackguard, and I think we also have some Argoneth Executioners. Yeah, those guys are going to be a problem as well, but the Dark Shards are going to be the biggest problem. Oh, okay, that did something. See what I mean? Look at that. They did a whole bunch of damage to that one right there. Still not so much, but still good enough that it's going to cause some damage. There's the Executioners. Still able to do pretty good. Target them. heal him up. Some apotheosis will help him. But he's still taking a lot of damage because of those dark shards. And now they're focusing on Mazdamundi himself. You might want to go and attack them. Place a shield on them. We're able to deal with them, but we did take a little bit of a hit. And that's to be expected because, you know, we're facing a more hardened enemy here. Let's focus on their general. Right, he's in desperate need of some heals. Get some heals going. It's because he's facing the blackguard. Oh, we lost one. One's routing. Yep, focus on the blackguard. Yeah, we've got the rest of them taken down. Focus on the blackguard. And also focus on the Hydra too. Alright, we heal that one up, it might come back. We also just took out their leader, which is gonna be good. And there we go. Outlasted another enemy. That one was tougher, again. See, with big AP, we face a bigger challenge because they're able to get through our mighty defense. See, we have 110 armor, but with AP, that AP damage can negate our armor entirely. So it really, really gives us a bit of a chink. And if they can just focus fire on one of our guys, they'll get them down to where they'll rout. But we were able to save them because we got our heals. So that's where heals really come into play with these Doomstacks. Now let's go on to round 3 and I'll show you just how insane they can be against a much more dedicated foe. Don't have any armor piercing. So we gotta focus on the armor piercing first. That's where we go in to deal with the bloodletters. We really got to focus down that Bloodthirster because he's the biggest threat. But we can also use Arcane Unforging on the Bloodthirster too, so that's always good. But our Ballista, we got to focus on those first. Again, we don't have to worry about any missile units, but we do have to worry about these units. I could do Arcane Unforging when he gets in range, but that's the one we have to focus on because the Bloodthirster does a huge amount of armor piercing. He is going to do a lot of damage if he is able to hit ground, but we can, as Mazdamundi, keep him from hitting ground. The Bloodletters aren't going to do as much damage as the Bloodthirster will. Let's do the Bloodthirster. And Arcane Unforging. Let's unforge him. Yeah, there we go. He's still going to make contact with the ground, but he's going to be severely weakened compared to what he could be. Let's see if we can do some damage. Alright, that didn't do so hot. But I think our, yep, that Bloodthirster is going. And the Herald is going too. They jump at me! They jump! We can tank the Warriors of Khorne because they don't have as much AP as the AP heavy ones do. There goes the Herald, and the Bloodthirster is retreating. There we go. A mighty army going to be brought low. Focus that banishment spell over here to deal with the bloodletters. Alright. And then of course, Comet right here. Deal with them, do some damage. And we can afford to do more damaging spells because I don't need that many heals. There we go. That does a nice chunk on them. There we go. And that Bloodthirster's gone. That's good. We killed the Herald too, which caused a lot of these Marauders to rout. But the Chaos Warriors will stay, and the Chosen will stay as well. They're poisoned too, so that means they're going to do less damage. Let's heal him up, because he's in the thick of it. Some shield for them. No more ones that are problematic. Well, we could focus on the little ones. We can weather the storm. That's the thing, when they're on fire, they're going to be doing some damage too. Let's heal this guy up. He's on fire. And let's go... Oh, nope, actually. Go here instead. There we go. Those guys are retreating anyway. Oh, yeah, there we go. Push them back. Yeah. Khorne ain't so mighty now, is he? Ain't so high and mighty now. Let's focus on that thing. Bring it down. Bring it down. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's See, it's the ballista that's the biggest way that we're able to tip the scales, is the ballista. And the poison damage, too, helps weaken the enemy when they're attacking our front line. So the Stegadons are able to withstand them more because they do less damage. And if they go at you with things that don't have a high amount of armor piercing, they're just going to suffer. Alright, that wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this Doomstack video and that you learned a thing or two, and maybe you'll try out this Doomstack too now. One con they do have is they can be expensive, but once you get them mid to late tier, you can just churn these buddies out, and they really are spectacular. I love them more than the ancient Stegadons and all the bigger dinosaurs because they just have so much versatility, and they're able to hit the enemy first. You're able to get the first punch in because of your ballista and your insane range. So they're just incredible. I love them to death, and I hope you guys love them as much as me. And remember, as always, Strat fans, like the video, comment down below, sub to the channel, and again, if you guys really want to talk to me or ask me questions, maybe give me video ideas, or even just want to vote to play the next custom game night, they will be starting soon, so I hope to see you guys there. And as always, keep it strategic, Strat fans. Colonel out.